Say something, I'm giving up on you. Soldier Boy.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of the Save Point Podcast. I am Dante Mercury here with the rest of Voidcat.
Zephy Hansen, how's it going?
Yuki-Eri.
Space War and well.
So I'm actually really excited that we're getting around to recording the first episode of this. This is going to be the main podcast that we do here at Voidcat. What the fuck are y'all going on about?
Completely blindsiding Dante over here.
Yeah, if you
Left me out there to dry, Holmes. What the fuck?
full disclosure, if you hear random outbursts of vile language, I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare in the background. So if you hear cursing or large amounts of you mother, see what I mean?
You got dick.
This game makes me some kind of tight.
Anyway, speaking of games,
We're here today on the first episode to talk about games that we're looking forward to playing this year. Games that we're going to be playing here at Voidcat for our Let's Try to Play series. We have other gaming series that we have on the channel too. Hell, some of us even have our own channels that we're going to be playing shit on, and we're going to be talking about shit we're going to be playing on there. Hell, we're going to be talking about shit we're going to be playing on our own too.
Mother.
you use hell as a comma way too much.
I know. I know.
The fuck, man?
Someone had to call me out on it. I know it's a thing.
Wait a second. Where are you, you little...
But this is the kind of hood rat shit you can expect here at the Save Point Podcast. But getting into games that we're looking forward to playing this year, I know the first one I want to talk about is going to be Final Fantasy VII, the remake.
Yes, my metaphorical dick is rock solid.
I'm super excited because that game comes out 2 days before my 21st birthday.
Yes.
It looks fucking amazing.
It looks gorgeous.
Oh my god, I saw that first trailer.
Sephiroth looks... I would bone that boy. IRL. If he existed.
Jesus Christ, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's not...
a Square Enix boy. What did you expect?
I mean, it's not an unadequated, statement.
Oh, that's a Claymore.
Woo! I took an entire week off from work specifically for Dante's birthday and that game. And my bosses all know about it. And they're like, you took a week off for a fucking game. And I'm like, yep.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, okay, have fun. Final Fantasy VII is one of my all-time favorite PS1 games. And
Same here.
I am super looking forward to seeing how they redid everything. Is it going to be as open world as Final Fantasy 15? I don't know if they plan on keeping turn-based combat.
It looks like...
It looks like they plan on doing open combat based on the trailers, but that's trailers. We never know what's going to be the final product.
But it looks like they're running it on the same engine that they made 15 on.
Well, I know they're making it based on that engine.
And I love how that game handles. And if Final Fantasy VII is anything like that, we are in for a goddamn treat.
I hope that didn't register. It registered.
Oh my, okay. I'm camping in a room, I know, bullshit. And this guy just hopped over me. He didn't notice I was here somehow.
Woo-hoo!
And he just decided he's just gonna yeet right into my fucking lap.
So what else are we looking forward to playing this year besides the hype of Final Fantasy VII?
Episodes
Last of Us
worth
2.
that.
Yeah, I'm super excited for The Last of Us 2.
I haven't played The Last of Us 1, not gonna lie. Haven't played it, nothing. So I want to do a playthrough on my personal channel this year of the first Last of Us, and then cover the second one once it comes out.
You have a series to start.
Fucking collection, yeah.
You want to elaborate on that, Yuki?
I'm gonna be doing walkthroughs of all of the Kingdom Hearts games.
That's a serious undertaking, but it can be done in under a year.
I think you can do that next year. I will start every Final Fantasy game from start to finish. I want to go from Final Fantasy 1 all the way to the end. But I actually plan on covering.
Well, except the multiplayer ones.
But I really want to do. I've only played parts of it, and I've only gotten 2 endings beaten, so I can start the whole game over. I want to do Nier for the channel. For my channel.
I've heard you talk about that, and it's come across.
So pretty.
It's come across my my radar before. It's just not something I've ever looked into. I'll tell you what game I have been looking into, and I've been wanting to play it for years. I just need to get a copy of it. The Bravely Default series for the 3DS.
Oh, yep.
Woo!
I've heard good things about that one.
I haven't played it, but I have heard, like, Spacebar, I've heard a lot of good things.
I was on the hype train for that when that first came out. I just never got a copy of it. On the subject of 3DS games, I do have a copy, thanks to you, Zephy, of Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, which is one of my favorite Zelda games of all time.
Maybe I will get my hands on an N64, and I will
Well, you have mine.
Well, we do have yours, I guess. But either way, I gotta get my hands on an N64 because I want to do Ocarina of Time. The
Oh,
old game,
boy.
and good lord, does it frustrate me. But even with its flaws, it is a great game, and
I'm guessing the Game Grumps inspired you to do a walkthrough of that.
kind of, and also I've had the Song of Storm stuck in my head for the past year. So,
And speaking of N64 games, if you do Ocarina of Time, I will do Majora's Mask.
oh good, I don't want to do that one.
Because that's my favorite one out of the two. Other N64 games I'd like to play this year, especially on the channel, I'd like to get us into doing blind battles on Pokemon Stadium. I know I introduced the topic to you guys a couple months ago.
You did not like my choices for you.
Yeah, because you gave me bullshit. I don't remember what it was. I just remember not being happy with it. But they're fun. They're absolute fun. And I think Spacebar said he has a copy of the second one. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Of Kingdom Hearts?
No, Pokemon Stadium.
On Stadium? Yeah, I have both.
Oh, hell yeah. Then we can do that. There isn't a whole lot else on the N64 that I've been looking to play this year.
I should, as a one-off, just play that really crappy Castlevania 64 game.
Oh, don't.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
It's
like,
the shit.
it's only second to Castlevania Lords of Shadow, which you also making me play this year.
Yeah. We just need to get a working Xbox 360.
Oh, I hate it!
And then the pain train starts.
I'm not going to go into why I hate it right now, because I'm sure as I play, I will definitely go into it.
I mean, but to make up for it, I've talked about doing a walkthrough of Sonic 06.
Yeah, but that's notoriously bad. A lot of people really like Lords of Shadow, and I don't quite understand it.
Well, I don't have any games like that where they're like, oh, everyone else likes it, but I don't. You know, well, I do, but not.
Final Fantasy 13.
Okay, fuck that shit.
You can play that one.
No, I will. No.
That convoluted. I'm not going to go into it. I'll get a lot of haters for that one. I like Lightning's character design.
This game.
Woo!
I just stole that. There was one guy was trying to assassinate somebody that was camping, and I just gunned them both down in cold blood. Yeah. Watch this shit. You're gonna see me do it. Like, this guy's trying to fucking troll this guy, and I'm like, alright, I'll take the free double. Shoot you right in your butt.
Woo! Right in the booty.
Talking about series that we're starting, though. Yuki was talking about her Kingdom Hearts series. We're starting a series as well. Well, 2, actually. We're starting the Final Fantasy 15 Versus that you and I are doing.
Yep.
Sometime this year. And we're also going to be starting the Pokemon series.
It's going to be a 4-way versus between Dante, Yuki, Spacebar, and myself. And we're going to start from the very beginning. We're going to start at the glitch fest that is Pokemon Red and work all the way up to Sword and Shield at some point.
Yup.
It's going to take us a while. It's going to be a long road, but it's going to be hella fun.
And hopefully you guys are going to like it as much as we're going to like it. Or, well, we're not going to like it all the time because we're going to run into bullshit, I feel. It comes with most walkthroughs. We're gonna hit a couple hiccups.
Yeah. Trying to catch a Clefairy.
I get to be the noob doing it for the first time ever.
Yeah, because you started playing the Pokemon games around Gen 6.
I started with
X and Y.
X and Y.
Oh, I have to play them all the way through.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I'll be real. I don't like Pokemon X and Y. They're too easy. They're not terrible games. The Pokemon aren't bad. I don't care about that I just think they're way too easy and they hold your hand throughout the whole thing.
There's a lot more.
Oh, it's just not a good map to be doing the free-for-all on.
What's the word I'm looking for? It does guide you more than the other ones do.
It literally takes you by the hand and it's like, here's how to immediately take out your opponent, pretty much. The EXP share is broken in that game. It literally covers all of your Pokemons, and if you want to give yourself a little bit more difficulty, turn it off. It'll feel a little bit more like the regular games, and that's fine. And if you like them, that's fine too. Like, I don't think they're the worst games. I just don't appreciate that they're literally for beginners, and they don't give you an option to skip tutorials like Sword and Shield do.
Yeah, I saw that. They actually give you the option this time around.
It's like, do you know how to use a Pokemon Center? If you hit yes, they don't make you do the tutorial anyway. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I saw that when, I think it was Spacebar starting a new game.
It's beautiful.
Ooh, you know what other game does that? Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
You
to
can
their
opt
credit.
out of the tutorials. It does step you through like some of the new abilities when you get them.
Well,
Like
that's because
specifically
you can do the freaking pirate ship thing.
and the carousel and the train. And there's so many things that you can't do in the previous games that they step you through those. But anything that's consistent throughout the games, you can opt out of the tutorial for.
That's fine. Like, if it's a brand new mechanic that you've never seen before, of course you're going to need to know how to use it. I just don't need a catching tutorial after playing all the games subsequently to that one.
Right.
I don't need to know how to catch a Wurmple for the 45th goddamn time. They're good games. But anyway, I am looking forward to that. Pokemon X and Y and all. Because I like fairy types. That is one thing I love X and Y for, is the introduction of fairy types.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck yeah, Sylveon and Flabébé. Ooh, you know, I got the, I bought Castlevania Symphony of the Night for my PlayStation recently, and I might do a walkthrough of that since I've played it all the way through. I can beat the game in 8 hours, but I probably will try to stretch it out a little bit.
You know what I'd like to get to this, at some point this year. Sorry, that took a couple tries. At some point in time this year, I would like to finally knock out the Jack trilogy in one fell swoop. I've beaten the first one. I beat the second one once, and the third one has been the hurdle.
Good luck to you.
I love those games. They're
fun. They're just a lot.
They are. And it's going to be a lot to actually get it done to completion.
And also, what I'm looking forward to is I bought a classic this week.
What was that?
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Oh yeah, we're planning on doing a Let's Try to Play on that,
My favorite GTA game of all time. Yep. And then we're also going to do a group Let's Play of GTA 5 online. Because why the hell not?
Right.
Probably with the exclusion of me for now.
For now.
You'll get there. But either way.
You have other stuff to focus on, so it's cool.
I mean, I bought Vice City, and I might buy San Andreas as well, so we can do that one.
Ooh, I would do San Andreas.
Yeah, I'll play Vice City, and if I buy San Andreas, you can cover that one, and we'll all just harass you in the background.
Absolutely, yeah, that works.
Because we're good at that.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. I play a video game. One person plays a video game, the other abuses the other.
Is there a retro game you're specifically looking forward to this year?
There's a lot. There's a lot I could do because...
Any particular one off the top of your head?
Chrono Trigger.
Ooh, Chrono Trigger's fun.
Chrono Trigger has been hyped up to me before by a lot of people because...
It's a lot of fun.
Like you, I'm a Final Fantasy nut. And everyone's like, oh, you should try Chrono Trigger.
It's very similar in style, so I think you'll really like it. I'm going to probably hate myself for this. I'm going to start with Sonic the Hedgehog.
What, the entire series?
At least the classic side scrollers, like 1, 2, and 3. I'll start from there, and then we'll work after that.
I have the Mega Collection for the PS2.
Well, because I have my Genesis collection on the PS4.
Oh, yeah, then you've already got most of
So
it.
I've got 1 and 2 on that at least. And I want to do a one-off of the Bean Meme Machine. The Mean Bean Machine.
We could do a versus of that.
Yeah, like a one-off versus of that one, because it's fun and it's stupid.
I like
love it.
playing it.
And then Flicky and a couple of one-offs of some Sega classics.
I'm down for some Golden Axe anytime.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Golden Axe, I hate it. I love it. Let's do it.
Altered Beast, I'd be playing. Let's see. This is it's.
I want to get the remaster of Doom.
Doom. That's a series I'd like to get into.
Oh, I've had this game on Steam for a while, but I want to do a series, maybe a short series of Long Dark.
Okay.
It's a survival game based off of a fictional geomagnetic storm in Canada, bringing your plane down, and you have to, survive and shit.
We should put some survival stuff in the late night gaming series.
Outlast!
Outlast is already. I will play some Outlast for late night gaming. We have a series in mind in the future called Late Night Gaming, where basically, if one of us is up till 4 o'clock in the morning because, the voices in our head just won't stop, we're going to put on a horror game and play that till we pass out, basically. And do it for you guys. And viewing pleasures.
Well, I want to cover Resident Evil 4, I think. That was one of my favorites.
You have 7, don't you?
I have 4 and 7. And I have Resident Evil 0, I think, downloaded on my PlayStation.
I think 7 would be a good one to do.
You could do 7, I'll do 4.
I'll play 7. I want to knock out Slender the Arrival. Ooh, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it's a PS2 game. It's a Japanese horror game called Siren.
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
I played it before. It's fun. I'll play some of that.
Okay.
I'd love to play some of that this year.
I have a psychological horror game in my library. I think it's called Soma. I've only played through the first 15 minutes. It was free on PS Plus.
You can try that out.
I've only played a little bit of it, so I don't know how it works, but it'd be kind of fun to kind of experiment with it. I won't play it any further until we get the chance to record, just so we can have a true, what the hell experience with it.
So here's one for everyone, just as a closing question. We've talked about a lot of games that we're looking forward to playing this year and stuff we're going to be putting on the channel. What are we not looking forward to playing this year? Definitively. I know we've kind of touched the subject here and there, but what are we not looking forward to playing, straight up?
I 100% do not want to play Lords of Shadow. I do not want to play it at all. I hate it.
Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories is going to be a bitch.
I hate the playstyle for it. It sucks dick.
You guys haven't really thrust any onto me. You've said Final Fantasy 13, but I don't think any of us are willing to buy a copy of it for that reason.
I think I have a copy, so you're not getting out of it.
I don't think it's backwards compatible.
I'll get a working 360.
Fuck.
You're not getting out of it. I have to play Lords of Shadow. You have to play Final Fantasy 13, and there's nothing getting you out of it.
As long as it's only the first 13 games.
No, you don't have to play 13.2 or 13.3.
Thank
Why?
God. It's on
I only
record.
care about you having to suffer through the first one because I don't want to suffer through the other two either.
I can deal with
But
that.
if we're doing an entire playthrough of all of the Final Fantasy games,
The other two don't even matter.
They're
should,
literally
'cause they are
incons-
Final Fantasy games.
They're literally
It's like playing
inconsequential.
10-2. Oh shit, I'm talking shit about 10-2. We should probably conclude this before I go on a tangent, however.
Before Zeppi commits explosion, this has been the first episode of The Save Point. We're going to be signing out now.
See you later.
Peace.
Bye.
Take it easy, guys.
Give us the likes.
More likes, please.
Oh, Jesus.